Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having a Fiat 500. It could be any year, any model, gasoline or diesel, from year 2008 to currently year 2022. If you have a problem where your car starts cold but it does not start when the engine is warm, stay with us. We'll explain the top 3 things that we see here at the garage guys that actually will make your Fiat 500 not to start when the engine is warm. When it's cold it will start perfectly fine, you let it sit one night, next morning you start it perfectly okay, but when it warms up it starts acting up, you turn it off or it dies on its own, try to restart it, it doesn't work. So we will explain that in this video today. Before we start, let me tell you quick guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and you can guys save a ton of money. Now let's go ahead and explain what can easily cause that now. So we have that 2015 Fiat 500 Abarth, but even if you have a different one, procedure is practically identical. Now, looking at it guys, okay, looking at it right here, you can see this is the Fiat 500. What can cause the car not to start when it's warm? We will explain the top 3 reasons. Make sure you stand till the end. We'll cover the last one, will be the one that is most likely. But sometimes guys, when you have bad engine computer, when it's in the engine bay, when it warms up it can start acting up. Why? Because if you have a bad resistor or anything like that inside, usually electronic components, resistors, things like that, with heat, okay, if they fail, resistance increases, and that way, okay, it can actually cause certain component not to work. It can be a bad engine computer. We had that happen in the past. We had the computer removed, we removed it, we sent it to a company that rebuilds them. They fixed whatever was wrong on the inside. It was a resistor. We plugged it in, we didn't even have to program it. So that could be the case. But something else, make sure the check engine light is not on. If it's on, scan the codes. Even if the check engine light is not on, still scan for codes. Sometimes could be a bad camshaft position sensor. This is your camshaft position sensor. It detects the position of the camshaft, so the engine can do the variable timing and all that stuff. It needs it for ignition as well and fuel. So if that sensor is not working correctly, usually when they first start failing, when they warm up, then they will quit working, and then when it gets cold it will start working. And the most likely one that we see here at the garage is a bad crankshaft position sensor. That's the connector. It's usually a location right behind the exhaust in our case, and when it gets warm it quits working guys. So bad crankshaft position sensor, most of the times. We recently even replaced a couple weeks ago on a Porsche Cayenne. The car did not start when the engine was warm, but next morning starts fine. It was a bad crankshaft position sensor, so most likely we have this one. And if you want to see how to test crankshaft and camshaft position sensors, we have the video on the channel. Please check it out. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.